Thank you, April and Lucas, and all who worked on this marvelous new journey. Our first QiqoCON. Hey, all right. So bear with me a moment as I open my book and turn a different camera on. So hopefully you are seeing that. There we go. So now I have a tale in store, which I hope will not bore. But in this time when we're all in a stretch, I thought some might find some ideas to fetch. Maybe you've been pushed and dunked into one mess after another. You're exhausted, you're tired. You wonder why you should bother. When challenges come at you fast and thick, that's when you find yourself in the ick. The ick is a quandary and a difficult place. It frustrates and tires you. It's hard to keep pace. Most find the ick an unpleasant place to be. But sometimes I find it's enlightening for me. A decade before a manifesto, a young career climbed fast and free. Year after year, from developer to lead to architect to manager, you see the key was to always be learning. That was their mantra. There was no diverting. They couldn't be stopped, no opportunity passed until a web bubble popped and two towers fell fast. And thousands of jobs vanished, all gone in the past. Oh, stuck in the ick. No job for months made them sick. So, what to do, what to do? What would you do? They were stuck in the goo. Oh, think. This ick did stink. Ugh. Then a flicker, an idea did spark. It just became brighter. And then obvious, just sit in the dark. Ponder what you've learned, what you might really do. Then think of opportunities that might lead to clues. But another aha came along with that perk. Don't just wait for opportunities, reach out to your network. And then a friend contacted them with a new job, and it might involve that new agile stuff that made their heads nod. Fast forward a few years, once again a success, they learned, inspect, and adapt. Will always work best. That was thing one. And thing two came in time. You should always be listening to see if people around you are fine. Thing one and thing two, they always stayed close until the next job and a huge challenge arose. Management was pleased with this new agile stuff, so surely they could manage a team far away, easy enough. Oh dear, they did fear. They had been dropped in the ick again, no way to steer clear. How to guide a team 1,000 miles away. Maybe it's time to dust off the resume. But once again, it came quick. Just sit in the ick. Let it stick. Who cares? Think about what you learned and all of the knowledge that had come hard earned. Face to face was the place that didn't quite stick when you're here and they are in Topeka. But it wasn't the face that was important, you see. It was connecting with people. That was the eureka. A few years after that, a large network was built and a lifetime of knowledge was full to the hilt. But there was a different ick to be thrashing about. There was a strong desire to serve and share and teach. But no fresh ideas made them pout. Oh, imposter syndrome was the name of that ick. All energy it did leach, and it was a different kind of sick. And suddenly they realized with a click, it's not amazing ideas. It's your stories that stick. Your stories are the guides when you are in the ick. And when you share them with others, they find their stories to get out of the thick. And it helps find the principles that always made them tick. So I tell you this tale for when you are stuck in the ick, go backwards to go forwards and see what principles you have learned that stick. That ends this spark tale. Just one thing left to do. It's really quite simple. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Mark.
Thank you,
Suzanne.
Mark.